This is what it really looks like to chase a medal at the European Championships. The weight cut, the pressure, and the reality when things don't go your way. At this level, every mistake costs you. I knew that, but I made one anyway. Not the kind of mistake you can see on video, but the kind you only understand afterwards. In this video, I'll take you behind the scenes of my journey and share the lessons that will shape how I fight at the upcoming World Championships. I'm Oskar Jaskari and this is my journey through the European Championship 1 month before the Worlds. The final session before weigh-in isn't about suffering or pushing limits. It's about making weight, try to feel sharp, sweating out the travel and getting my body to respond as I wanted to on fight day. That's the moment I always start to feel ready. I have a clear plan. Stay sharp, keep my timing and focus on control. Together with Clara, we went through the strategy, how to manage the pace and how to adapt if things don't go as planned. Over time, I learned that real confidence does not magically show up. It comes from doing the work, the analysis, the plan, the full process. When you understand what you are going to do and why you are doing it, believing in yourself becomes the natural result.
I had to lose a little bit of weight, so I just got some sweat going, and now I'm going to check if I move down in weight enough. So I will go to the test scale and see if I'm ready for real official weigh-ins. Let's go. Just made weight, so now it's time to rehydrate and eat.
Everything up to this point has been about preparation. The next part would test if it was enough. I did not have a first round fight. I was seeded straight into the second round. It sounds nice on paper, but it also means going in cold. To finish the fight, I need a clean strike, a takedown, a hold down or submission on the ground. My first opponent, Spain. Early in the match, I found my distance and I started to score on the feet. A few clean hits, the timing felt right, and when I saw the opening, I went for a takedown and landed straight into a hold down. Right before the clock ran out, he managed to slip out, but I knew I could control him on the ground. After a few more exchanges, we ended up back on the mat. This time, I was patient. I waited for the moment. I caught his arm, locked the armbar, felt the tap, and I released. But the referee hadn't called stop. My opponent kept fighting. For a second I thought I had made a terrible mistake. But the side judges checked the video replay. They saw the tap and confirmed the win. That first fight gave me confidence. Next up, quarterfinals against France, a familiar opponent. We have fought several times before, and every time it's been a close one. The match started fast, both of us trying to set the pace. I scored early again on the feet. Went for a takedown, but the referee didn't count it as full points. From there, the fight turned into a real battle. We both scored, traded positions, and when the clock ran out, I was ahead. But the French coach challenged an earlier sequence and the judges changed the score. And that was the difference. My chance for the final was gone. That's a hard one to process. You train all year for those moments and suddenly it slips away. In that moment, you either let your emotions take over or you reload. I had to fight my way back through the Repercharge, one fight at a time. My next opponent was from Great Britain. I came in sharp, scored clean in striking, took him down, controlled the position with a hold down, full points, and the fight was over. Then came another Spaniard. I opened with good pressure, scored standing and went for a kategoruma, the same throw we broken down on our channel, and it landed clean. He got a warning for passivity, and right after that, I caught him again. Foot sweep, transition, and from there, I locked the hold down. Another win. That was the moment I knew I was back in the fight for a medal. The bronze fight was next, against a Greek fighter I've faced before. I knew what to expect, I knew what to do, or at least, I thought I did. Going into this fight, my plan was clear. Score clean, throw my opponent to the mat, and finish the fight with a full ippon. After the first exchanges, I scored on the ground. I only needed one big throw to close it out. I went for it. And there it is. I scored with Kuchi Makekomi. But the judges saw it differently. giving my opponent a penalty for passivity instead of rewarding my throw. But now, I finally scored. The bronze medal would be mine, but the judges saw it differently. The sequence was ignored and we had to restart. For the third time, I tried to lock down the win, throwing my opponent, but I did not get rewarded any points. The fight continues. While chasing that throw, I opened up and gave away points. My opponent did everything in his power not to stand on the feet, and I seemed unable to make that last big score. When the time on the clock had already run out, the judge gave him a penalty for passivity, landing us 1 score apart. The bronze fight didn't end the way I wanted it to. Credit to my opponent, he played his game well, stayed disciplined, and got the win. I had my moments, but I didn't adapt fast enough. Looking back at the championships, I didn't lose because of strength or technique, I lost because I didn't adjust fast enough when the situation changed. In Jiu-Jitsu, you are never fighting on just one level. You are fighting your opponent, but you are also playing the game. The points, tactics, the way the referee sees the fight. I chased the perfect finish, but I should have locked down the points, managed my defense, and I should have adapted quicker when I saw where the fight was going. You have to attack with full commitment, but you also need to protect your points. And this loss hurts, but it also gave me clarity. For the upcoming World Championships, I'll be ready for both fights, the one on the mat and the one in the system.